Hey DOT community, this is Zalon coming at you with another DOT live stream. And it is the final night of streaming. And, well, streaming for this event, I should say. What's going on, Mukesh? Alright. Let's jump in the old chat. Been working at it all day today. I did take a break from streaming last night. But we got Ace Alpha, Gary B, Jim Kramer, Mark Even Smith, The Brain, Stumpy. How we doing? Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Doing alright, doing alright. Alright, so. I'm at 2353. Straight grind. Not bad. What's up, Bloodwolf? Obviously, what is it? Actually, close to a mil VP by hitting real crap low places, so it's not too shabby. 245 battles so far. Not bad. Obviously, there's plenty of people out there that do way more than that. So, congrats to everyone else that has a lot more time than I do. But, still, I am trying to get as far as I can. What's up, Shooter McGavin, Zom City? I'm trying to get as far as I can by just straight grind. Although I thought of doing something a little different tonight because, of course, I showed Siggy and Ulrich last time. And, I mean, I still might do some Siggy and Ulrich. But we're going to start out because I've been building so much of my... going through so much of my human troops. Just constantly just building them. So we're going to give them a little bit of a break. Of course, we're still going to keep building them, though. But what we're going to do is... we're going to use up a bunch of my Panthers. Because... you can also use infiltrators. So, even though I just took down Bogador's castle garrison on while he was on with the JJ stream, which was just funny. I goofed up the first time, wasn't paying any attention whatsoever, and just went in there with Siggy and a bunch of just rando troops, and wasn't paying any attention whatsoever, and got killed. What's up, Sergian? Hello. How much time is left? I need to grind a bit myself before the night is over. Time-wise is a little under 6 hours, so 5 hours, 50 minutes. Yeah, there you go. Bloodwolf just said the same thing. Very nice. Alright, so... where was I at there? Oh, what's funny is I have noticed that I am not getting any of those. There was like a Dracor deal on that was for a little bit, and I don't know. Heroic offers don't pop up for me either. So again, those are all still going to just specific players. I don't know how randomized it is, but let's see. Yeah, I just went over the 2350 or 2250 just a little bit ago. We'll get those 600 gems at 2500, no problem. I'd like to get to 4 grand tonight, but I don't know if that's really gonna happen. Gotta get to grinding though. Oh, that's right. We're gonna switch out Titans because I'm not grinding with Siggy anymore. Although I have gotten about 2 levels with Siggy. Pretty nice. What am I doing? Sakati. Hello, hello. Sergion. Were you gonna stream tonight at all, Sergion? Or did you stream earlier today? Because I know you streamed yesterday. You suck at the individual events, less than 700 souls collected. Zalon, I was just wondering, what is NT's min VP? What is NT's min VP right now? Good question. It's probably like 2 million or something like that. Probably. Somewhere in there. X money. Z money. Oh man. 2 million? Yeah, probably. What's up, Bo? You finally jumping in here? After I beat up your garrison. He's like, why didn't you tell me to take off defense? Because I wanted to go in and actually take on your defense. Alphabet money, that's right. Zalon or anyone else that has a Loki and has used him. I uploaded a Loki video earlier and he's got 100% crit, but in battle it doesn't show crit happening. Anyone have this problem? Ooh. That's interesting. Is it just on Loki or is it just on infiltrators in general? Because I'm gonna go in with I can go in with Sakani right now, but I can go in with Loki too. I don't know if I have any I think I have. Yeah, I have all armor piercing on Loki, but yeah, I guess I can't really use that as a great example. Because if I don't have any critical whatsoever on the Loki, it's not derived from the skills, so it'll be derived from relics that I have on Loki. I don't know if that probably will make a difference in trying to test that theory out on really what's going on with that. What's up, Luke? After Boganora, we all know that. I gotta change the troops out too. Nice. I gotta get rid of some spells. Just on Loki that I've checked, he's got double crit skills, and his first skill gives an extra 20%. Okay. Infiltrators are deadly with crit and AP. Yes, they can be. Very much so, especially if you can get it up on with relics. My Loki has 2 AP, 2 crit. Oh, okay. Loki has 2 crit and 2 lightning damage. I love him. Oh! Yeah, I would go with probably double crit. Double crit, no AP, because I have the 5-star relic. So infiltrate relic. So I would go with no AP, double crit, and 2 lightning damage. Or I'd go 1 crit, 3 lightning damage. Take that lightning damage through the roof. Yeah, it'd probably be the perfect build with the 5-star relic. I don't know, in my opinion. Triple lightning, 1 crit, 5-star relic, and then, of course, have at least a relic. I'd go 4 lightning damage if I could. Well, that's impossible. So, 3 lightning damage and 1 crit, because then I would go, use at least 1 or 2 relics to get that crit up as high as possible. But you're already gonna have that. You're already gonna have that armor piercing over 250. Damage doesn't cap. I've never heard of damage capping. Because as you notice when you look at the Titans, the amount of damage they do. I mean, this is 1568. That's because Sakani's weak. I don't have any crazy Titan damage on here, really. But I got other relics on there. More to do with the Panthers. Just gotta overuse some of these spells. Siggy at 51 rocks. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my Siggy up there. Yeah, Gary B, I don't think damage caps, to be honest with you. Just like I don't think health caps. And the Surgeon's opening up. Kung Fu doesn't cap either. Is AP 2 crit and lightning damage a good Loki for first time? AP 2 crit and lightning damage. Oh yeah, I don't see why not. Because, well, you know, if you got some armor piercing relics and some crit relics, I'm sure you'll do fine. Oh, people are tearing him up. I'm gonna jump in there before they getting's good. Are you open too now, Bo? Past tense grounded. Psych. Steve-O's asking how much time we have. It's like 5.5 hours. I think. Something like that. Ground? To grind? To have ground. 22 watching at 12 minutes. Thank you everybody for joining in tonight. We're gonna drop some more poison clouds. Because that's how we do. That's how we run these Panthers. We ball out like that. We make them run through poison clouds. Top 2 in Legend League? Brainy? Joker? Oh, just a second. Let me just see. Sorry, I gotta verify something real quick. Relic that just dropped, was that a 3? It was a 3-star relic, right? I zoomed past it so fast. Maybe I was wrong. Was it? Yeah, it's a lot of event relics, right? Alright, yeah, we're fine. I think troops and titans should be immune to their own elements. Maybe not. That's a lot of event. Oh, yeah. Why you don't fuse away 3-star event relics? Not all of them. Just because I have plenty of titans that still I won't have enough relics to outfit a majority of the 4-star Titans that I have, so I just have 3-star relics. Does the cape and a couple other relics in this event only able to be used on certain Titans? Relic is an ugly mofo. Yeah, he is, right? In the Orba duality, it has troop lightning damage, and what troop does it apply? It's been bothering you. Yes, I know, right? I have absolutely no idea. You do not have any confirmation on anything like that. Exactly what troop that actually buffs. Might be a little too loud. It just depends, Steve-O. When it comes down to if the cape is only able to be used. Here, let me check. Let me verify exactly which ones you're referring to. I don't want to give anybody the wrong information. I don't want to say anything just blatantly and just not look at it. Let's see. This is why the devs don't actually answer a lot of questions on streams, because if they actually took time to answer everybody's question on the stream would be like 3 hours long. And yeah. And there's a lot of repeat questions though too. But anyway, so the cape Titan lightning damage. So yeah, if it's a specific to Titan lightning damage, yeah. So it means if it's a Titan doesn't do any lightning damage, you're not going to be able to put that on them. So any other ones that have specific damage to specific Titans, they will not be able to see relics that do not match up properly with their damage. If the Titan already has a cape, then double cape would make sense. Triple cape! You don't want triple cape? Okay, well, there's a cape on the back, and then it's bib on the front. It's like a mullet, you know? Party in the back, business in the front. And we'll double cape. You know? Party in the back, food in the front. Triple cake? I didn't say triple cake. I said triple cape. Gotta say with the P. It is so windy outside right now. Pulling your hair out. I won't pull your hair out. The Nath. Gosh. Savages. Sergian. So how far did everybody get? I mean, we know the brain finished, I'm sure. Or maybe you just got Loki. Maybe you didn't get Thor. I mean, I feel like a lot of people that are heeding the word. And again, it's just because when the developers say this kind of stuff, I'm just hoping that more people are paying attention. You know, because the reason why they're bringing this event around another time is because they're giving the opportunity for the community to get Thor and Loki, because they will be doing something in the near future, which I believe means they're going to give the highest boost or the only boost in the Valkyrie and Odin events. And when those events drop on those weekends, and the players that don't have Valkyrie or the players, I'm sorry, of course players won't have Valkyrie. For the players that do not have Thor and Loki, they will be pounding sand, and just say, I guess you just didn't pay attention. You know, if it's posted everywhere on as many possible channels, like not just YouTube, but, you know, Facebook and every other social network channel out there, and the community doesn't pay attention to it, and they don't listen, and nobody pays any attention whatsoever, and they just blindly play the game, well, there's nothing else you can do for those people but say, well, the information was there for a while. Not finished. 58. Oh, that's right. 58k gems pulled plus 4 existing tokens and event gems and boost. Yep, gotta go. Keep up the vids. Grind hard, y'all. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Mark Evan Smith. Ben is gonna give a 1.4 boost instead of a 1.2 boost. Watch. You think so? Finish. Last relic pulled was a 4-star with 4 uses left, saving them for Valkyrie. Good call. Good call. Now, just because this is a Norse God replay event, does it count as a obvious Norse God event? Which means the probability of a non-Norse God event happening this next weekend. I would say that would be my guess. Again, I go off of majority of what you've seen in the past, and I base a lot of my premonitions on past histories. So I'm looking at, yeah. JJ says he suspects they will require Loki for Odin, Thor for Valkyrie, or vice versa. Yeah, it's another theory. One way or another, we know they're gonna have some sort of boosting. So the boost difference will be minuscule. That's just natural motion hyping it. Watch. It'll be that Night Titan, I bet. The Night Titan? What? Ulrich? Or Siegfried? What Night Titan? Oh, you're talking about Korthan. Well, Korthans you can get in regular pulls now. He's in. You can get him in the regular altars. As per the change in altars. Oh, and just so the DOT community knows, I talk daily to a Mr. Agray, DOT's favorite Aussie. And I'll tell you what, he only can talk in-game now because he just cannot, he can't get onto band. He gets too addicted to talking in band and helping players out that he never gets to play the game. I can understand that. I've been there. I know what that's like. That's why you got to go to BA meetings. BA meetings are very important. Band Anonymous. It's where you go and you tell everybody that you're in band all the time and you can't ever get anything done in game. Oh, that would be horrible. They would open another chat room for Band Anonymous. Although, okay, DOT community, I guess Arch isn't even on here, but I did open a new chat room. Boganora can make fun of me all he wants, but it's for the Titan review show with Zalon and Arch. We have it open for. It's a free chat room. You're able to post screenshots if you would like to be considered in the Titan review. So if you would like to post a screenshot of any Titan that you would like to see, if we will choose them for the show to discuss exactly, a good build, good relics that would work out in the favor with the current skills that you have. Only serious submissions will be considered. That kid Brace, how we doing? We need more chat rooms then. No, Boganor. I only did one. One new chat room. That's the only one I will create this year. Last year was Shadows of War mobile chat room. I started that one. This year I will start this one. And that's it. I will only create, if necessary, one chat room a year. I won't be like Bo. Oh, I'll just create another band, bunch of admins, do this, that, and the other thing. He does it all like it's, second hat now. Or third hat. I gotta take everything to the third. All because of Zay Gamer and his double stake. Alright. That Kid Brace's favorite Titan? Are you asking me who my favorite Titan is? There's one Titan that eludes me, and that's Urkon. One day I will have Urkon. It will be awesome. You have to win him from Throne Wars, though, really. Need an admin chat room, an invite chat room, a calendar chat room, an event overview chat room. All for each chat room you create. I will send my Runa. Stephen Oxley, that is fine, if you would like. It is, again, a public chat room inside of the Non-Toxic Gamers Band channel. Band is a free app downloaded on iOS or Android, in case you don't have a double portal stone. See, there you go. Now, whatever happened to the triple portal stones? Bringing up the ideas of always taking things from double to triple, due to Zed Gamer. Whatever happened to the triple portal stones? Does anybody remember the triple portal stones? Because I haven't heard a single person bring up, why did we lose triple portal stones? Because we did. Ooh, Shooter McGavin. The brain, you remember. You remember before portal stones were even invented. No, I'm just joking. The brain's like, back in my day, portal stones didn't even exist. To raid, oh, you had to hit at least 3 buttons first. What's up, Zerat's here. Hey, Kung Fu is strong, Steven. 1 per week minimum. No, I'm not creating a new chat every week. Anonymous, how we doing? Good to see you. Riohand's here. How we doing, Riohand? You get triple when you level up player, right? Yes. Triple stake. I like double health champions. I prefer triple health titans. Oh, yeah? Only got triple P stones once since I started playing, besides hitting new level. When you use spells, do you tap on the icon or do the drag? Or do you drag? I drag. I just drag. Oh, you mean if you tap on it, it like just puts it somewhere rando? I've never even really tried that. Maybe I should do that. I wonder if well, like, I'm just using up random spells to get it down. I need to build a couple for my daily. Hey, you can tap it and actually tap it where you want it to go. Interesting. You know what? I might have done that in the past without even noticing it, but yeah, I always drag. I feel like I have more control that way. And I can just drag it right back on and not use the spell at all. Let's see what it does. Oh, see, I can't. That was weird. Tap, tap. I don't know if I like that. I feel like I don't have as much control. Odd question. Should we be saving level 12 drops from Monument for Pantheon? Save some time leveling Titans for rewards, right? 1 stars, though, you're going to get all the time, though. You know, if the Pantheon doesn't come for another month or longer, if that's the case, you know, and we have a fusion event between now and then, you're gonna get those 1 stars all over again, level 12. Like, that's gonna happen. I don't know. I don't know how excited I would be, because we may find out that the Pantheon only is considering 2, 3, and 4 stars, and not even and won't even be collecting 1-star Titans. We don't know that. We don't know that. There may be a few that require 1 stars, maybe, but they may only have 2, 3, and 4-star Titans involved. Non-Toxic did awesome this season. Yes, yes. I agree. You totally forget about the Pantheon? Gary B! Gary B, I'm gonna have to give you an A- on your DOT report card. Don't tell your parents. Completely forgot about that Pantheon. If you drag a spell and the path you drag crosses over another spell icon, then the second spell is selected and used. And then you don't even notice until the spell is needed. Notice until spell is needed. Try it. So you're saying if I do this, it becomes... Oh, I see what you're saying. As soon as you drag it over across another one, it becomes the other spell. Just be careful what you're doing. I don't know. People are... Come on, kill these guys. Worrying about everything that Brain says. Get back in battle. Go. End these fools. Drag our poison spell. It's not worth saving 1 stars, right? Unless it's for fusion. Yeah, well, level 12s. Level 12s and above. Yeah, the video about the Pantheon. Yeah, I got a pretty good video with Soldier. I did a DOT after show with Soldier when they released the information about the Pantheon. I showed clips from the dev live stream that they had. Justin, the Pantheon is a glorified Hall of Titans. It's gonna show off the Titans a lot more. It's another way of showing off the amazing graphics of Dawn of Titans. It cost me a battle, man. I needed to use a shield instead of I used a poison spell and got killed. You got killed? Oh man, I got killed. I do like the Pantheon, despite how badly... Well, you want to know something, the Brain? To be real honest with you, in any character well, I don't want to say character... Well, yeah. In any kind of game where there's any type of collection of characters that get leveled up and everything else, pretty much from what I've seen, at this point, any of those types of games that are still, like, being created or being worked on and everything else, they pretty much have Pantheon-type, you know, viewing, Pokedex, whatever you want to talk. There's a lot of other games that have that same aspect, and they've had it already. So again, some of those games are older than Dawn of Titans, though, too. So There's that. But in a game like Dawn of Titans with the kind of graphics that they have and everything else, having a Pantheon is kind of like, yeah, it should definitely be part of the game. Should have been considered maybe a little bit earlier in the game's development. Meh, probably. But I think there was a lot of other hurdles that they had to get through first to be able to have enough staffing to be able to handle building all this stuff and continuing to manage all the issues with the game and projects with the game. I don't want to say just issues, because there's always the constant projects they're trying to work on. But there's always things that come up in the meantime that take people off those projects. It's just like a lot of other people's jobs. I won't get into that tonight, though. I won't get into the whole natural motion. People that work there actually go to an 8 to 4 or a 9 to 5 job just like everyone else. Heaven forbid they ever actually would go home and not play the game when they get home. When all we do all day is either play the game at work, which you know who you are, people out there that play at work, and or we take the time on our lunch breaks or take the time right after work to get on, because, well, this is what you enjoy after work compared to this is what work is all about. Boom. Mind blown. Sunday night wake-up call. You are now. I will use a new term that I'm hearing more and more. I sound like such an old person when I say it like that. But I'm so woke. Oh, gosh. Kids. All right. There's probably going to have some 1-star Titan sets that require level 30, and everyone's going to waste fusion on 1-stars. You think so, Slustumpy? Well, we'll see. Maybe. But if the relics... Let's look at it this way, Slustumpy. If the relics are total garbage, like, oh, look, we're going to get a 1-star and a 2-star relic if we level up a bunch of 1-star Titan sets. Well, you know what people will say when they look at that? They'll go, I'm not going to do that. But if you're a brand new player and you're getting these 1-star Titans and you are leveling them up, you may be more inclined to do that, because at least you can actually do some of the Pantheon because you don't have 3 and 4-star Titans. So there will be... It's kind of like a Pantheon for all. I mean, for new players, for old players, for grumpy players, for the brain, you know, because he doesn't fall into any category. He's indifferent. What's better to pull, Titan from daily or pre-leveled altar? Daily is a better shot if you're going to spend the gems, because we have players that do like to spend 2K every day and do the daily and see what happens. But really, you should just be doing events. Events is the best way to get guaranteed 4-star Titans. That's the best place to if you're going to spend any gems. Anyone know if 3-star Titans are in daily pulls? I don't think so. I don't recommend buying gems to use at the Titan altars. I'd only recommend using tokens you've gotten from in-game. Exactly. Typically, when you do the events, I only say typically because there is the random times that you choose to do only a certain amount of an event. Like, say, in this event, you went for just Loki. Sometimes they put, like, a Titan epic token before that Titan, or sometimes they put it after the Titan, so it does depend on where it does fall. But most events that you do, you will find a epic token in the reward chain that you will be picking up along the way. There's just rewards you pick up along the way because you're focused on usually Titans or relics in the events. Like this one, a lot of people are going to the end for the relics. Oh, sweet. Nice. Or school. Ah, Garrett B. You'll be greatly disappointed otherwise, kid. You just like saying that like that, the brain. Oh, man. Coming off like a real guru when you say it like that. You gonna tell him wax on, wax off next? You'll be greatly disappointed otherwise, kid. Oh, man. Then we got Soldier A. There's even 4-star Titans in my old alliance. Someone posted a video on the line chat and they got a flame hide. Are you talking about daily pulls and getting a flame hide from or you're talking about doing Alright, there's a difference between talking about the daily, which is the 1 to 3 star, where you get relics, and occasionally 1-star or 2-star Titans. But if you're talking about the 2K daily, it's a little different. But how we doing, Soldier? You wax off all the time? See, the brain, this is why I stream. That's why I stream real late, just for you, man. Because anybody can take any context that you, of anything that you say the way they want to, because it's 11:48 p.m. for me. And we are 41 minutes into the stream, 21 people watching. Thank you for everybody joining in and watching. I do appreciate it. You just got a second Thor, damage, ice, resist, damage, physical resist. Yo, Soldier, oh, this is your night where you work the overnight. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm streaming for you then. Working at the new... grinding to get the second Thor. Nice, nice. My soul count? Yeah. Okay, we'll take a look. We'll take a look. I'm gonna drag my spell. Watch me drag it, the brain. Oh, you called out, Soldier? I see. I could have used an XP event today. Would have made leveling Loki to 60 a lot easier. Yeah, right? It'll happen tomorrow, the brain. You'll get pissed. You'll get real pissed. If they drop that tomorrow. Wow. Uh-oh, Ether's watching. Everybody be quiet. Here, shh. Ether's watching. We'll just read really quietly. Nah, psych. Just joking. No, I'm talking about the daily bonus. We are going crazy kind of makes sense since some have pulled 4-star relics from the daily bonus. Really? 4-star relics from daily bonus. Got you saying psych. Oh no, that's just something that I've said periodically. I'm in my 30s. I gotta say psych. That used to happen back in the day. Just for that, the brain, I'm dragging the spell. Oh, I missed it. Daily bonus that says free on the far left altar? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bo's asking the same question. Like, what? You're talking 4 stars? See, people say daily, and are they referring to daily as in the daily bonus? Or are they talking about daily as in the 2K daily pull? But yeah, I had to mess with Ether right there. Because I gotta joke around with Ether a little bit. A little bit. He's a good sport about it, though. Daily deal versus daily altar. It's the daily double. just to hear Jeopardy It'll be like, it's the Daily Double. And just pop up, just thought of some decent editing for a video. Oh, I didn't. Oh man, I did not check my soul count. I'm sorry there. Who asked for that? That was Zarat. Sorry, Daily Double, Double D's. No, that's not the Daily Double. Triple D's. But that's what Gary B's report card's gonna be. You better not go. It's getting late, Gary B. Actually, it's only 11:52. It's not bad. But you got school tomorrow. All right, so I got 2587. Look at that though, 7,493. I am in there, in it to win it, getting that 250 gems. I told everybody before at the beginning, triple D's, is that possible? See the brain? Even with your comments, I was able to slide that one in there to even trip you up. It is my night. My night. I was wondering too, brain. Thanks for the help in videos. Who are you talking to, Steve-O? You can be talking to a bunch of different people on here because there's... No, but remember, I said earlier, everything that's all double, I'm tripling it up, and that's all because of Zalon. Yeah, Zalon After Dark. No, it's all because of I'm sticking to continuity of my of this live stream. Because that's what happens. That's what happens when ZadeGamer, says double stake. I have to take it to triple stake. Alright. So we saw Sakani. Was I gonna switch up to steak? Yeah, the brain. You gotta watch. You have to watch. You have to watch the videos of. I think it was. It was either ZadeGamer's or DBR's video when they went to London. I think it was DBR's video when they went to London, because ZadeGamer was overly goofy about getting fed all sorts of crazy steaks. So I'm taking it to triple steak. You'll see the brain. You'll see. But what was I gonna do? I was gonna take. I guess I could. Just to take insane AP out. Look at this. You guys will be all laughing. Look at this. 274% armor piercing. Oh my gosh. It's horrible. Got double armor piercing, double lightning. Even Loki's kind of like, I don't know about these skills. Lena looks like that shame lady on Game of Thrones. Oh my gosh. Shame. 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 Where you going, Loki? Look how fast he goes. Alright. Loki with Panthers. Rio the Hut? Oh my gosh. A lot of doubles for Loki. Well, you know what? If everybody enjoys, one of my favorite things that happens recently on a lot of the streams where Bo's been joining voice when he's at work during the week, Robo-Bo comes out. And when Robo-Bo comes out, everyone goes wild because we all know there's going to be a new Terminator movie But Robobo is gonna come. He's gonna be part of it. He's gonna be a new. Robobo is a mix of Terminator and RoboCop. RoboCop might be too old for some of the younger folks on the stream. Loki is a Benihana chef on the low key. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Guys, RoboCop or Terminator, which does Robobo take after more? That's a good question. Yes, when Anthrax is, should we? Oh man, we'll play a game one time. We'll play a game called Thrax or Bow. It's my creation. No one can take it. This is my official verbal documentation of claiming this idea. I'm going to create as soon as I get Discord up, and trust me, it will be soon. I know I keep saying that. Procrastination Nation, full effect, but as soon as I get it up, I will have a segment on Livestream with them on Discord called Thrax or Bow, and they will both be on, and they'll have to say something. It'll be a very short sentence. It'll be a quick saying, and you have to guess if that was Anthrax or Bow. Oh, it'll be good. Don't you worry, DOT community. The Thrax and Bow will be great. Johnny 5? Save Johnny 5. I know. I know the brain. I was pretty young when that came out, though. Yeah, Johnny 5. See? People are picking it up. This is how I know my demograph, man. After you look at your statistics long enough, Johnny 5 alive. Johnny 5 alive. Yes. Well, okay, here you go. I love cheesy 80s movies. The cheesier, the better. That is why, I love cheese too, actually. American cheese, Land of Lakes. But anyway, white American. Ugh, there's nothing better. I don't know. But anyway. That's why Stranger Things is so popular. Because as cheesy as it is, it's 80s out hardcore. And retro is in. People love remembering what it was like when they were little. Aren't all 80s movies cheesy? Yeah, for the most part. I didn't like Stranger Things, but I did like Ready Player One for the retro. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out eventually. White Scottish cheddar from Publix. Must be some sort of crazy store down in the south. That us Yankees don't know about. Oh. Don't, real hand, you better not be saying any spoilers. I'm gonna boot you out of the chat. String cheese for me, please. You know what? String cheese for me, please, too. was gonna say back when I was living with my ex and my daughter and stepkids, the one thing I have to say about becoming a dad is you get to have all the cool snacks again. Cause I mean, like, you know, the what is it, the little the cheese and the cracker sticks. I mean, you get those things like, I don't know, like 5 for like $1.50 or something like that, and you can buy like whole crap ton of them. Man, as soon as I got my hands on them again, I was like, man, I'll get one for each one of the kids and one for me. One for me, one for the kids, one for me. But yeah, definitely string cheese too. Thanks, JJ. Ready Player One was dope AF. Shame reviews were mixed. I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes down to movie reviews and everything else, we live in a world where everyone complains. There's more complainers than people that provide actual positive input. That's the truth. I mean, that's just there's more complaints than there is positive input. I think pretty much in any type of review area of anything, because people just love to hear people. I mean, how many of those judge shows they're still around? Netflix puts out like reality shows where they're judging people's this, that, and the other thing. So people still love to see that stuff. Moms and dads used to be stingy with them Lunchables back in the day. How's Zalon? I never got Lunchables when I was little. Never. My parents packed real lunches every day. Like, straight up cut. My parents were both teachers, so they packed their own lunches every day, too. But yeah, I know I'm talking when I was real little. Oh, good night, Gary B. I'm having fun in school tomorrow. Real hands. So I was a bit drunk at the time, lying down on the floor while my roommates and I watched TV. All of a sudden, the trailer for Ready Player One shows up, which I didn't realize at the time. Suddenly, I see what looked like Iron Giant with CGI. I stand up, screaming, "No, no, no!" My roommates spill their popcorn, and one literally falls over, all because I thought they were remaking Iron Giant. Oh my gosh. Sean M., how we doing? Iron Giant. I don't think I've ever seen that. I think I remember seeing the trailers for it, but let's see. I finished up watching. Right now, I've been on a real Walking Dead kick, but that's because I just want to finish up watching this most current season and just be like, alright, cool. Because tonight was the last episode. No spoilers again, anyone. And it's only because there's only a few shows that I've hung to that I've been watching since, like, forever ago. So, and that's one of them. Same thing with Game of Thrones, but I feel like everyone has stuck with that show. I don't feel like anyone that ever got into Game of Thrones really got out of it. It's one of it's the only one I feel like is like that. But almost done, Sean M. Nice, nice. Oh, Shameless is good. Yeah, that's another one of the shows that I've been watching forever. Um, William H. Macy is really good. The rest of the cast on there too became famous because of that show, so just like Californication and Weeds, a lot of those different shows have created actors and actresses, which is, you know, it's nice. I like to see that. I like to see people come from a really really good drama and make it out there. Peaky Blinders and Netflix, yeah. I mean, also, I'll be honest with you. I have watched the new second season. Not all of it, but when I was up visiting with my daughter recently, I was watching the second season of um, uh, what is it? Here, I'll pull it up right now, real quick in the background. Well, I actually have it on, but it's with MPH, Neil Patrick Harris. Um, the unfortunate events. What is it? Wait, what is it? How do you say it? A series of unfortunate events. There it is. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I actually can't let that run in the background. That was just, the trailer was starting to run in the background. Getting nailed with top 5 shows: X-Files, Dexter, Chuck, Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad. Yeah, I mean, I could rattle off great shows too, like Sopranos and stuff like that, and South Park that I've watched forever as well. But there's great show writing in all kinds of different categories and in areas. Dexter is really good. X Files is the new. I haven't seen the second season of the new ones. So Vikings, Spartacus. Yeah, I've heard about these shows. Vikings, I feel like actually has the biggest following from a cable television drama show aspect. Like the closest thing that came to Game of Thrones, the cable actually was able to keep alive. I think it was because the History Channel actually has a decent following of people that actually care about shows too. In the chat room to discuss shows and movies. I could talk about shows and movies all day. Although the second season of Money Heist. Is that actually the name of it? I gotta hit mute on this, or else it's gonna keep playing. Oh yeah, Better Call Saul's got new episode season 3. That looks good. I didn't get to check that out yet. Oh, and Black Mirror. You need to watch Black Mirror, the brain. If you don't watch Black Mirror on Netflix, whew, those people have some. Those people on episodes of Black Mirror, you'll come up with some good new sayings after watching those. Mad Men. Well, Mad Men is like, there's a generation gap on Mad Men. I feel like there's a lot of. I feel like my parents. I'm in my 30s. My parents, who my mom's in her mid 60s and my dad's in his early 70s, they remember the time period of Mad Men better than I do because I wasn't alive for it. So, but they were. They grew up in it. So it's kind of, Mad Men has the same kind of feeling that 60s and 70-year-olds, maybe 80-year-olds have right now, that people in their 30s and 40s feel about shows that are about the 80s. There you go. There's the assimilation between the two, and that's the reason why a lot of people are attached to them. Shows that are about times when you grew up, people will just instantly gravitate towards because it's things they understand. Narcos is really good. I watched the first and second seasons, and then I caught the third one recently, which of course doesn't have anything to do with the original first and second season, but just linked a little bit. They link everything together. I like the idea of how they got the third season to still
still come off pretty good. La Casa de Papel, that's the one with the second season that came out, Zara. Oh my gosh. It was, yes, La Casa de Papel. I loved that. It was so good. And really, it's only part one and part two. Part two, they didn't, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Prison Break, if you ever got to watch Prison Break, which was a really good show back in the day, back in the 2000s. But Prison Break was dragged out over like 6 seasons, which after a while it was kind of like you didn't really have to do all that. But still a good show all in all, and they did wrap it up well. But I like big shows with stories spanning entire seasons. Don't like Monster of the Weeks. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Altered Carbon is good. Yes, I've heard good things about Altered Carbon. Haven't checked it out. Ash vs. Evil Dead. That's a lot of people love that. I love Deadwood. Most creative use of the F word. Very colorful background. Westworld. I'm just gonna put that one out right now, everybody. If you're not excited for the second season of Westworld, everybody here is crazy. My favorite characters, La Casa de Papel was I'd have to say I really like the dad and son. The dad and son. It's a really good show. And I'm glad they made it only 2 parts. They did like I think 9 episodes in each one or something like that, which was really good. So it's like nice and long, but it's like a very long movie or miniseries. Just so cool. Alright, so where are we at here? We're at 1 hour and 7 minutes, 19 watching. Where are we at in souls? 2691. So I guess we'll go to. I guess we can go to 3,000. If we can. Keep rolling for a little while, as long as everybody's having a good time. American Horror Story, yes. I'm going to jump back up here, though, and see what everybody else is talking about here for a little bit. I wonder how I'm doing on Panthers. Hold on. All this chatter. You know what? I'm not doing too bad on Panthers. We'll just do. Let's see. Let's build this. Some more Panthers, I guess. Denver and Moscow, yeah. Oh, you liked Berlin, Zarat? Berlin was a psychopath. Is that why you liked him, Zarat? Prison Break Season 1 was really good. Heroes Season 1 was really good. Yeah, Heroes. Prison Break was a really original show. Love the tattoos hiding the blueprints. Yes. Westworld, of course. Supporting my dog. What's up? What's going on, Caesar? Yeah, probably not going to do a SOW stream tonight. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how awake I feel. Tried watching Westworld. Prefer American Gods. To rewatch it a few times to understand, though. Okay, yeah. Going ham? Oh, yeah, Caesar, I'm just running really easy. This is how you grind. This is how you grind events. You just let the Panthers do all the work. Rome had 2 seasons and liked it a lot. Yeah. Hannibal. Yeah, I did hear about Rome too. See, that's the thing. Some shows stick it or don't. Although there's big news if you guys didn't hear about, what's it called? Now, of course, I'm following this because I play Shadows of War Mobile. But if you guys have heard the big news about the $1 billion five season project that Amazon has basically getting themselves into with the Lord of the Rings television series that they're bringing out, and Peter Jackson's going to be directing. Well, he's not the showrunner, and if you guys know how the showrunner is the person that's like in charge of keeping continuity and running all the arcs and everything else. So Peter Jackson apparently is like a executive producer, I guess, something like that on the show, to make sure that things don't get too out of whack. But the Tolkien estate also has a lot of say on how outlandish they can go off the beaten track of exactly how Middle Earth is supposed to be portrayed. So, oh no, this has been Riohan. This has been something that's been going on for a while. A lot of people are pretty much all. I mean, if you're not happy about it, you're just gonna have to go put your head in the sand, I guess, because there's Amazon. Amazon did it because Amazon and Netflix are salivating right now. Why are Amazon and Netflix salivating? It's because HBO is letting go of Game of Thrones within the next year or so, as soon as they release their last season. So, as soon as the last season of Game of Thrones happens, there will be a huge, massive vacuum. The huge, massive vacuum that happens is there will be tons and tons of people without Game of Thrones. Yes, there will be, spin-offs and everything else, but you will never have the core group of Game of Thrones ever again. Unless you have a show to replace it that is just as big and as crazy. So, enter in another major franchise. Is it going to be Star Wars coming in as a TV show? I would hope not. Disney better keep Star Wars in the theater and on kids' television shows. Because if they try to pull something like that too, that would be pretty ridiculous. But Amazon, they got the power. They got so much power. Everybody on this live stream right now, if you have Amazon packages come into your house, you are the people that are making sure that Amazon can do whatever the heck it wants to. So continue to order from Amazon, and don't be surprised when Amazon makes a lot of decisions on how things are happening in the future. Okay? Just so you know. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised when Amazon, starts taking over in a lot of different aspects of life, just like Google has. People were very surprised that just the basic old search engine turned into something that, wow, big surprise. They're actually shaping the world now that we live in. And it's not just a search engine anymore. They're doing a lot more than that. So, don't be surprised when Amazon starts changing a lot of the things that you guys see on a regular basis. Rome, I wanted Hannibal to go on more. Only saw 2 seasons and learned they weren't going to go all. Yeah, there's some shows that just, when they come out, they go right up against other shows that are more popular, and there's nothing they could do about it. I mean, The Wire didn't earn enough awards, and The Wire is an amazing show. And it was just because it went up against some even better shows at that time. And they were kind of swept under the carpet, even though The Wire and the people from The Wire are amazing actors and actresses. And it was a good show. And probably one of my favorites of all time. EP means never gonna be on set. Oh, you're talking about executive producers? Oh yeah. Just like how like Steven Spielberg, it's just when you put your name on something. There's no way it can be a flop. Well, when you put that much money, there's no way it can be a complete flop. Because obviously, if you're putting that much money in, um, it's gonna be pretty good. I just don't know exactly how, if it'll have if they'll be making back enough money fast enough for them to try to push it all the way to the 5 seasons. Star Wars has had a bad history of not always being good. The brain, that is actually subject to everybody's own opinion. I won't say that I agree or disagree with that. Um, because there's different generations of Star Wars fans, and that's a very opinionated thing to say, so I can't say that at all. I've enjoyed a lot of the Star Wars stuff that other people haven't, and that's just because I've always been a really hardcore Star Wars fan. Lord of the Rings has only ever been good. True. especially with Peter Jackson taking a lot of the taking care of it. Actually, there was talk of a Star Wars TV series. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it at all. Really out there idea, but what about a Fallout or Elder Scrolls TV show? I can go with a Fallout movie, but I would never go with a TV show. You know, movies would be better for Elder Scrolls and Fallout. Just like the Warcraft movie, which they're probably going to make more Warcraft movies. Don't be surprised when you see more Warcraft movies come out, especially with people enjoying um, what is it, Bright, that Netflix movie, which there's more of those movies coming out too. So be prepared for that. Oh, you lost all respect for the Star Wars franchise when you saw Jar Jar? Yeah. Yeah. That was them just trying to appeal to a new generation, and it just didn't work. Yeah, I don't think anyone can say they like Jar Jar in that movie. Yeah, pretty much that was. It was one of those things when it came out, you went and you saw it, and you did it because it's a new Star Wars movie. But I think even yeah, a lot of Star Wars fans will agree that the Phantom Menace was probably one of their least favorite Star Wars movies of the franchise. I like the current Star Wars movies these last couple of years. Yeah, that's good. God of War movie would be sick. Well, God of War is pretty much a movie in the game itself. Oh, look, nobody's doing anything to this one Panther. Or that one Grenadier. Anyone else like Gotham? Riohan, I think you like everything that we talk about. Gotham's that the one TV show about yeah, I think I tried to watch it at one point, but and when anybody ever tells you I tried to watch it, when people say that kind of stuff, most of the time that means they watched it for 5 minutes and then probably didn't watch the rest of it, or some other person was in the room and was distracting them enough that they couldn't actually hear what was going on, and they really didn't actually get into it, whether they were trying to or not. But when I was trying to watch it, I don't think I was fully paying all the attention I should have been. Who would play Kratos? Oh, I don't know, Bloodwolf. You're 300 souls away from finishing. Very nice. Been a long grind. Very nice, Bo. Well, the brain, definitely watch that two-part series I was talking about before. What you'll enjoy it, and that is the it's called La Casa de Papiel, but it's called what is it? Bank Heist. Pretty sure it's called that. And Vikings. I'll have to look into Vikings just because I know I haven't. Oh, Ozark. Should also check Ozark out. It's a really good one too. It's La Casa de Papel, but it's also known as Bankeist. It's a I don't want to say if I say anything about how it's shot, you're instantly going to probably make a premonition about it, and I don't want to do that because it's going to it after I watched it for a little bit and realized exactly how they were shooting it, and it's the way it was done. I liked it a lot and watched the whole thing straight through. So, but it's about it's very detailed and very intense, and it's for smart people. So, yeah, Ozark was a poor man's Breaking Bad, yes, but also the characters they chose for to be in that were very good, and I like what's it, Jason? Is it Jason Bateman? Yeah, I think that's the main character in Ozark. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know Gotham was on. I guess it is. Yeah, Gotham is on Netflix. I didn't even know that. You get 1 point, real hand. That's it. But Bank Heist is really smart. There's a guy that comes up with a really, 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 really intense and really well thought out plan after 20 years of trying to come up with it, and his dad helping him out. And he gets a whole bunch of people to go in and do it. And it's really cool. And it has a little bit of a 24-hour, not a 24-hour because it goes over a long, like, what is it, like, I don't know, like a week or something like that or longer. Seriously, but then after you've been hitting that same land, that same exact land over like 15 million times. All right, Zerado, watch Vikings. Is I mean, if you don't watch Casa de Papel, or if in your country, if it's listed on Netflix as La Casa de Papel, and then it changed over to Bank Heist because of, I think, enough people, dumb people, said I don't understand what the name of this is, or they didn't realize that it was done a certain way that everyone can understand the movie and everything else. So I think it was just the name was giving people the wrong impression that the movie was like not in English. So, and that's not true. It is. But I just finished the second part the other day. That was real good. So how many coins is the point worth? Oh, real hand. I don't have any coins. So you can search for it. Or it's not a movie. It's not a movie. It's a show. It's a two-part show. There's like 18 episodes. Um, but it's worth it. So worth it. What is it actually called? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait. Because as long as you're living inside of the US, the brain, it will probably show up as. Hold on. Oh, it's called Money Heist. They call it money heist. I keep on saying bank. I said that the other night too when I was in somebody else's stream. It's called money heist. Yeah, there you go. The BBC Sherlock is amazing. Yes, and it is about a bank robbery, but it's about way more than just that. It's if it was just about a bank robbery and they say it just like that, then I wouldn't have even recommended it because it's not just about a bank robbery. It's probably one of the smarter show. I don't want to say smartest because when you say smartest, it's saying it's the best. And again, there's going to always be people who will argue that there are other things that are better, but it's very smart. The things that happen in it are like, very intelligent moves. And it's very satisfying in a lot of cases because of that. There's a lot of times shows are satisfying because you're watching a lot of dumb people do really dumb things. And you're constantly saying in your head or out loud, do this, do that, or why are they doing this, or why are they doing that, or why are things seem like they could have gone a completely different way because the show doesn't seem that realistic. You're not going to be saying that. You'll watch La Casa de Papel and you'll say, oh my gosh, these people thought it out. There was even a point in time in the second part, and this isn't a crazy spoiler. It's like there was even a certain time that somebody even said after somebody there was and there's a billion different times or situations where people have to second guess really what's going on, whether they're a person that's inside of the bank being held as a captive or as somebody that's actually part of the bank heist. There's tons of times that people have to question exactly what's going on. And the one guy was just like, that can't be the case. That only happens in TV shows. They're self-aware of themselves, at least in that aspect. And I thought it was really good. I was like, holy crap, that only happens in TV shows. I'm like, well, at least they realize that just sounded that far-fetched, whatever that idea was. Because, again, I'm not trying to spoil anything that goes on in the show. Okay, done. 24,055 souls is rank 620. Wow, you got rank 620. I wonder what you're getting for that. As long as I'm living inside the U.S., what am I, El Chapo? Yeah, you are El Chapo with the brain. I knew it all along. Got Loki, an epic token gave me level 20 Akosi. Sounds like some Ocean's 11. Don't worry, the brain. One day it'll be Zalon's 11, and it'll be myself and 10 other YouTubers. And we'll YouTube our way into stealing $10 billion now. See, the brain's character would have earbuds in that would be playing heavy metal all the time. Be like, the brain. The brain. Yeah, right, all right. 10 billion gems, more like it. Oh, is that right? We're Zalon's 11.
We're, we're gonna take natural motion for all their gems. Hijack the servers. The brain, the brain, you'd be the guy on the phone. We would never actually see you. We wouldn't even hear you either. It would be just, it would be a masked voice. I am the brain. I am the brain. You will listen to me. Be insane. Alright. 18 watching, hour and a half in. Let's take a look at the soul count. What do we got right now? 28, 21. Alright, well, I'm going to run 2 more battles. Just random references to the brain throughout the movie, yes. Panther health, Titan armor, resist fire, resist earth, and resist ice. Nice. I hope everybody wrote down all the different shows we were talking about tonight. Because when you're not watching DOT streams, these are the shows you should have on. I'd be the Night Fox in Ocean's 12 when he dances through all the lasers in that room. Ah. Horrible mention to Friends. Seen it 10 times now and I regret nothing. Oh, honorable mention to Friends. That's funny. Yeah. Somebody get a rope. Be nice, the brain. Somebody get a rope. Alright. I'm ranked 6667. Third Rock from the Sun? Yeah, I remember that. That 70s show. It's another show that I watched quite a lot back in the day. And then there's Friends. What's Friends? Green Arrow? Really? Oh, man. That's funny. What's Friends? Well, there, I'm solidly on there at 6667. You guys old as F. Maybe. Malcolm in the Middle, everybody hates Chris, yeah. Scrubs. Everybody loves Raymond. Seinfeld. I could just keep going. I can go for a while on classic shows. And why I only say that is because only certain people will consider them classic, not everyone. But Community, earlier seasons of Big Bang, yep, Fresh Prince. All right, I gotta wrap this up. We can literally talk about. Oh, I hit 1 million. I hit 1 million VP. What up now? It's like my best week. Alf, really, real hand. Darn, man. That's right. I'm not the bottom of the VP either. Look at that. What up? What up, Bo? I'm not last in VP. Quantum Leap. Yeah. Quantum Leap. All right. Well, I am going to keep grinding, but I am going to wrap this up because I'm actually getting kind of hungry. I want to get something to eat before I go to bed. So I'm going to keep playing, though. Thank you for everybody joining in today. I do appreciate all this wonderful talk we've had. I hope everybody's been enjoying this event. I'm really excited for the dev live stream on Thursday. I really want to see exactly what is up with what they keep on talking about with lightning troops. I really hope that everything is exactly what we thought it would be. So, oh man, I gotta go through here and grab all this stuff. Thank you, Surgeon. Appreciate it. And it's a great discussion. Yes. All right, well, DOT community, I will be back again soon, in the next few days, depending on exactly what's going on. So, no problem. Maybe a stream, but most likely some videos. We will see. Smash that like button. Listen to Rio Hand. Thank you. I appreciate every like that I get. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you're watching this on the replay, feel free to subscribe. All right, DOT community, I will talk to you guys all again very soon. Have a good